or activist has that worry of security for our devices, and so in that moment when we thought we are going to be killed, I'm asking myself that at what point do you put your life over the gadgets? As journalists, we are told that there's no story worth your life. So I am thinking there's no gadget worth your life. So as a journalist, I always think that I will not give my gadget willingly if it compromises the security of sources. Because in those governments, in this security, whatever, you have some people that give you information, and those ones you want to protect with your life. Now, for Bonnie's phones, I don't know what was on it. And I was asking, did he think through and assess whether this is worth it? And we had this conversation for the first time because I didn't see him until just was it yesterday? But what? Saturday when I came to Nairobi, and he was giving me this explanation of, but we have people we are working with. We have friends in Tanzania. But I'm still saying, I would only, and that's me. I think that's a moment where everyone has to rationalize and think about what's the best. I'm still thinking people we're working with were not working on anything, any crime, any secret. If we were a rebel group that is trying to overthrow these people that should be overthrown, by the way, I would say that I don't want them to find that I was working with Manasseh or with, but there's no crime. Even if they had found that I am in Tanzania with Generali Ulimwengu, they wouldn't find me saying, let's keep the guns here. There's no conversation that is criminal there. Yes, because we are dealing with rogue people, it might endanger them. But I just like to stand in truth. I had been very transparent from the time they asked me that this is what I'm here for. These are people who are colleagues. When they're in trouble, we show up to show solidarity. So if it was in my case, I would have said, okay, you can have them. Look at what I was doing. Look at what we agreed that let's be here for Tundu Lissu's case. But all through that, I thought that was Bonnie's decision to make, not mine. I think everyone here, even you guys, if you are in that sort of situation, it's you to think through it and assess, do maybe a cost-benefit analysis or risk analysis, if it were in my case. And I know you will never find me engaged in crime. So if my phone means saving my life, I'll give it to you. You're not going to find anything that is, yeah. So Bonnie can say,
I did not think we were going to be tortured because of the phone. So I thought I'd given Agather some of my gadgets and she passed the gadget to someone else. And my problem was if Agatha says we should give them to, then they pick that other person, then they'll pick another person, and then it'll be all arrested in the same hotel because all of us in the same hotel. So I thought it was a risk worth taking, but I never thought they were going to torture me because my arrest was very public. So the gadgets were never found, and some brave Kenyans were able to smuggle them back to the country. Yes.
but there was never any
Criminal
such
thing.
warrant also for our nothing. So it was all illegal from the start. It was an illegal process.
Yes.
I'm sorry for what